Sitting here with Gregg Bissonette, and we're going to reflect a little on Jeff Porcaro.
Jeffrey Porcaro. The first time I met Jeff, I remember I had just gotten off the road with Maynard Ferguson's big band, and Jeff loved jazz, and he loved any good music. But he was just one of my heroes. Of course, I'd seen Toto play several times, and seen Jeff play at the Baked Potato so many times. And I was walking. I had done a musical in Westwood, and I was walking down the street in Westwood, and Toto had just won all the Grammys in 1983 or 84 for Toto 4 with Rosanna and Africa. And I was with my friend Bob Birch, who, the great bass player with Elton John's band. And Bob and I had just finished playing this musical, and we were walking down the street, and I said, about 50 feet ahead of me, I said, that looks like Jeff Porcaro up there. And he's like, hey, he's got a Jeff Porcaro kind of haircut, but it's not, what are you chances? It's not going to be Jeff Porcaro standing. And he hears Bob say Porcaro, and he turns around, and I go, it is Jeff Porcaro. And I'm just shaking, and my heart's beating. It's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to say? And he was on his first date with Susan, who became his wife. And they were going to eat at a restaurant in Westwood, and she, I think, had interviewed him, or was interviewing him for the Grammys, because she was a journalist or worked for a TV show, I forget, but is that right?
Yeah, she was a newscaster here in LA.
Okay. And
Susan Norris was her name at that point.
Yeah, okay. So they were on their first date, I think. And I just walked up to him. I said, Jeff Porcaro, I can't believe I'm getting to meet you. And he goes, yo, well, who do you play drums for? And I told him Maynard. And he goes, yo, Maynard, I love Maynard. And he didn't know me from Adam, but it was the beginning of a long friendship. And he was just so gracious and so wonderful. And my friend Bob, with his sense of humor, and it was the corniest joke, but I said, Jeff, it was so great to meet you. And Bob just out of the blue, meet you all the way. And he got this guttural, low laugh, like, oh, he gives Bob this big hug, gives me this big hug. And I just met him, and I thought, man, I went away just like, what a great human being. What a loving, down-to-earth guy, man.
Yeah, he was the coolest guy.
I know you played with him a lot.
A lot, but, I'm glad you grabbed the candle and ran with it too, because I love doing this with you.
Same here, buddy.
Yeah.
We're over here at John Gilliton's house doing an album for Michael Herndon and having a blast here together.
Yeah, it's cool.
And I remember once asking somebody, who did I ask? I think I asked Bob Glob this question. I said, Bob, you played with Jeff a lot, and I'm sure, Lee, you could contribute a lot to this because you played with Jeff so much. But I said, did it ever feel, like when you were playing gigs or sessions, did you ever get to the end of a chorus, or you were going back to a verse, or you just did some kind of fill or something that ever felt weird or out of the ordinary? And he just looked and said, no, never. And I went, oh my gosh.
That's something to strive for.
No kidding.
Jesus. Well, to me, he was like the bravest drummer I ever knew. He would do stuff just so unorthodox, but it was right because he had the balls to do it.
Right.
And not just think, well, what do they want to hear?
Yeah.
He did what he needed to play that was right in his mind, and it made him really special to me.
Wow, that's a great point.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Thank
cool.
you,
Well,
Lee. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, buddy.
You got it.